Welcome to our deep dive into the nut kingdom, where we rank healthy nuts from worst to best based on their nutritional benefits. In this video, we'll uncover the truths behind each nut, exploring their health impacts and delicious flavors. From the flashy pretenders to the true champions of nutrition, we'll guide you through key insights about your favorite snacks. So, whether you're a snacker searching for the healthiest option or just curious about the nutritional landscape, this ranking will help you make informed choices for better health. Let's get started. 1. The Nut Kingdom's nutritional truth. Picture yourself standing in the grocery store aisle, staring at rows of nuts and wondering which ones actually deserve space in your cart. Here's something that might surprise you. Not all nuts are created equal, and some of those healthy options might be holding you back more than helping you. The truth is, certain nuts pack serious nutritional punches while others barely make the grade. This ranking will shake up everything you thought you knew about these crunchy snacks, revealing the shocking differences that could change your health game forever. You're about to discover which nuts deserve the crown and which ones should stay on the shelf. 15. Pine nuts, the metallic menace. Starting at the bottom of our list, pine nuts might look innocent, but they come with a nasty surprise called pine mouth. It's a temporary taste disturbance that leaves you with an intense bitter or metallic aftertaste in your mouth after eating pine nuts. Medically known as dysgeusia or metallogeusia, the strange condition doesn't show up for 1 to 3 days after consuming the nuts. Worst yet, it reactivates every time you eat or drink, making everything taste awful, and lasts up to 2 weeks or longer. While they do contain some healthy fats and minerals, the risk of this bizarre side effect makes them the least appealing choice. Think of it like playing Russian roulette with your taste buds. Research on the matter suggests the source of the problem is likely a species of non-edible pine nut called Pinus armandi that's exported from specific regions of China and can sometimes make its way into bags of pine nuts. 14. Salted and flavored nuts, the pretenders. Just because something has nuts in it doesn't make it good for you. Anything coated with or tucked inside layers of sugar, toffee, chocolate, or ice cream isn't going to give you much nutritional benefit, and the calories can quickly add up. Those fancy flavored varieties at the store are wolves in sheep's clothing. Beware of seemingly healthful varieties, like Planters sweet and crunchy peanuts. Although they still have just 140 calories and 8 grams fat per ounce, the second and third ingredients after peanuts are sugar and butter. In fact, 1 ounce contains 13 grams of sugar, in just a 28-gram serving size. Considering peanuts only have about 2 grams of sugar naturally, that's 11 grams of added sugar in just 1 handful, out of a recommended 25 for the whole day. These aren't nuts anymore, they're candy with nut fragments. 13. Macadamia nuts, the calorie bomb. Here's where things get controversial. Macadamias are the healthiest nut due to the fact that they have the lowest omega-6 fatty acid content, 4%. This means that 96% of the fatty acids in macadamias are highly stable and resistant to rancidity. However, they're also nutritional landmines in disguise. Ounce for ounce, macadamia nuts, 10 to 12 nuts, 2 grams protein, 21 grams fat, and pecans, 18 to 20 halves, 3 grams protein, 20 grams fat, have the most calories, 200 each, along with the lowest amounts of protein and the highest amounts of fats. It's like eating butter in nut form. While the fat quality is excellent, you can blow your daily calorie budget with just a small handful. They have the least amount of protein compared to the other nuts. 12. Pecans, the Southern Comfort Trap. Pecans taste like they belong in pie for a reason. They're loaded with calories and fat. Ounce for ounce, macadamia nuts, 10 to 12 nuts, 2 grams protein, 21 grams fat, and pecans, 18 to 20 halves, 3 grams protein, 20 grams fat, have the most calories, 200 each. Sure, they're loaded with antioxidants that help protect your heart and healthy fats that help lower your cholesterol. Studies have suggested that pecans can help manage weight, and they also have a type of antioxidant, vitamin E. that helps prevent age-related motor neuron degeneration as well as protect against cell damage and other degenerative diseases. But here's the reality check. Most people can't stop at the recommended serving size. These buttery nuts are like potato chips: you eat one, you eat 20. 11. Chestnuts. The low-fat oddball chestnuts are the black sheep of the nut family because they're not really nuts at all, they're seeds. These round snacks are one of the healthiest nuts for people sticking to a low-fat diet, containing only about a gram of fat per serving. They're also packed with vitamin C, which makes them unique among nuts. Nutritionally, chestnuts have a rich amount of vitamin C, which WebMD said makes them unique among nuts. They're also a great source of fiber and are gluten-free, so they're a healthy choice for people with celiac disease. However, they're more like sweet potatoes than traditional nuts, and their nutritional profile doesn't pack the same protein punch you'd expect from other nuts. Think of them as nature's carb bombs with some fiber thrown in. 10. Hazelnuts. The heart helper with hidden potential. Hazelnuts are highly nutritious, packing healthy fats, protein, and fiber. In addition to being a good source of vitamins and minerals, hazelnuts may have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects because they're loaded with beneficial compounds. Hazelnuts, which are a good source of nutrients like vitamin E and manganese, may reduce certain heart disease risk factors. They're loaded with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and antioxidants. Hazelnuts are very nutritious, and almost all of their fat is heart-healthy monounsaturated fat. They rank in the healthiest nuts to eat on an everyday basis because, like pecans, they're incredibly rich in antioxidants. The catch? They're often overshadowed by more popular nuts and can be pricey. Plus, many people only know them from Nutella, which doesn't count as a health food. 9. Cashews. The creamy crowd pleaser. Cashews occupy an interesting middle ground in the nut world. Cashews and pistachios have some of the lowest fat contents per serving of the healthiest nuts. Cashews have 13.2 grams of fat per ounce, and pistachios have 12.8 grams. They're also mineral powerhouses. Cashews contain a bundle of essential minerals like zinc, copper, magnesium, and manganese, key for energy production, immune support and bone health, among other functions. They're also rich in leucine, the essential amino acid that triggers muscle synthesis. Their creamy texture makes them perfect for vegan cooking, but they're technically not even nuts. They're seeds that grow on the outside of cashew apples. They're solid choices, but they don't quite reach the nutritional heights of the top contenders. 8. Brazil nuts. The selenium superstars. With a warning: Brazil nuts are nutritional contradictions wrapped in hard shells. Brazil nuts are an excellent source of selenium, a nutrient that serves as an antioxidant and is necessary for thyroid health. Just 1 or 2 nuts can provide your entire daily selenium needs. Just one nut contains 96 micrograms, mcg, or 175% of the reference daily intake, RDI. Most other healthy nuts provide less than 1 mcg on average. But here's the kicker: you can actually overdose on them. Limiting your intake to 1 to 3 medium-sized Brazil nuts daily is a smart way to avoid consuming too much selenium. Taking too much selenium may lead to toxicity, though. To avoid consuming too much selenium, limit your intake to 1 to 3 medium-sized Brazil nuts daily. They're like nature's multivitamin with a built-in portion control system. 7. Peanuts. The protein powerhouses that aren't really nuts. Here's a fun fact that'll blow your mind. Peanuts aren't actually nuts at all. Fun fact about peanuts: they technically are not nuts. Crazy, right? Peanuts are classified as part of the legume family, which also includes beans and peas, and unlike the other nuts listed, they grow underground. But nutritionally, they punch above their weight class. In fact, peanuts boast more protein than most nuts, clocking in at over 7 grams per 1 ounce serving. Almonds and pistachios have about 6 grams of protein, cashews have about 5 grams, and walnuts have 4 grams in the same serving size. They're also incredibly affordable and accessible. Lowering cholesterol and improving other heart health indicators, such as triglycerides, is one of the main advantages of peanuts. Eating peanuts at least twice a week may in fact lower the risk of heart disease by up to 19%, according to a large study. The downside? They're one of the most common allergens, and many people associate them with junk food. 6. Pistachios. The smart snacker's choice. Pistachios are the ultimate portion control nut. One serving of pistachios is a generous 49 kernels. Choose shelled pistachios over unshelled so you don't overindulge. They'll take a little longer to eat because you'll have to pry open the shells, registered dietitian Laura Jeffers told the Cleveland Clinic. They're also nutritional all-stars. For the biggest nutritional value for your buck, you can't beat peanuts and pistachios. They are among the highest in protein, lowest in fat, and lowest in calories compared to every other nut on this list. Plus, they're packed with more lutein and zeaxanthin than any other nut, according to the eye care specialists at Dr. Bishop and Associates in Calgary, Canada. Those important antioxidants keep chronic eye conditions like cataracts at bay and also protect the eyes from age-related macular degeneration. They're like nature's perfect snack with built-in portion control. 5. Pecans. The antioxidant champions. Wait, didn't we already cover pecans? Yes, but they deserve a higher spot when you focus purely on their antioxidant content. Antioxidants are also greater in pecans than in many other nuts. They are very high in gamma-tocopherols. Gamma-tocopherols are a specific kind of vitamin E. It has been proven that pecans assist with high benefits for the health of the heart, such as assistance with dropping LDL. Bad cholesterol, and pecans can also assist with decreasing triglycerides as well. They're also surprisingly important for men's health. Adding pecans to a regular diet is especially important for men, because they contain something called beta-sitosterol. Not only does this help lower cholesterol levels, but it's been proven to be instrumental in maintaining prostate health. 2 ounces of pecans a day has been shown to have a positive effect in managing and preventing an age-related condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or enlarged prostate. 4. Walnuts. The brain food legend. Walnuts look like tiny brains for a reason. They're absolutely incredible for cognitive function. Without any hesitation, walnuts are the best nuts for your brain. They have been proven to decrease neuroinflammation. Neuroinflammation is the inflammation of the central nervous system. Since walnuts contain strong antioxidants with anti-inflammatory qualities. Also, walnuts contain a remarkable amount of copper, 50% of the DV in a 1-ounce serving, which is necessary for the synthesis of neurotransmitters. As a result, a number of studies suggest that taking 1-2 ounces of walnuts daily may help preserve brain function and lower some risk factors for dementia. They're the omega-3 champions of the nut world. Walnuts are among the healthiest nuts for heart health, in part due to the impressive amount of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically in the form of ALA instead of EPA and DHA found in non-plant-based sources of omega-3 like fish, found in a serving. Science has shown that consuming as little as 1 serving of walnuts a day reduces the risk of a heart attack and supports healthy brain function. 3. Cashews. The mineral marvel. Cashews deserve a second look in the top tier because they're absolute mineral powerhouses. One important mineral that many people need is magnesium, which cashews are especially high in. Magnesium is essential for healthy muscles and nerves as well as for mood, brain function, and the quality of sleep. Magnesium is a necessity to keep strong and healthy bones, along with calcium and vitamin D, since cashews also contain vitamin K, which has been connected to a lower risk of bone fractures. They ranked as one of the healthiest nuts for your bones. They're also surprisingly heart-friendly. Cashews have a lower fat content than most other nuts. Approximately 82% of their fat is unsaturated fat, the majority being heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, similar to those found in olive oil. A study published earlier this year in the Journal of Nutrition shows cashews may help to reduce blood pressure and raise good cholesterol levels. Think of them as nature's chill pill with bone-building benefits. 2. Pistachios. The complete protein superstar. Pistachios earn the silver medal for a remarkable reason. they're one of the few plant foods with complete proteins. For example, pistachios are great for plant-based eaters because they contain all 9 essential amino acids, classifying them as a complete protein and relatively high protein snack. They're also incredible for weight management. Pistachios are a great choice for weight management due to their relatively low calorie content and high fiber content. They're also rich in antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which promote healthy vision. Snacking on pistachios may help curb appetite and promote healthy blood sugar levels. Pistachios are one of the greatest plant-based proteins because of this, which is somewhat uncommon in plant meals. In addition to having fewer calories as well as fat than most other nuts, pistachios are one of the only nuts that have high amounts of zeaxanthin and lutein. These two substances are essential for good vision and are members of the carotenoids, a group of antioxidants. Pistachios have also been shown to promote brain function, assist with gut health, as well as help with weight loss. 1. Almonds. The undisputed champion. Almonds take the crown, and it's not even close. Almonds rank near the top of just about every nutritional scientist's list when it comes to nuts that offer great health advantages. For one, Tobias says they contain more fiber than any other nut, a whopping 17.9 grams in a single cup. Fiber can lower your risk of cancer and type 2 diabetes and aid in weight control. They're vitamin E superstars. Almonds are also rich in vitamin E, which promotes skin health, a strong immune system, and supports vascular function, says Amy Goodson, a nutritionist and registered dietitian based in Dallas. And a cup of almonds contains 386 milligrams of magnesium, which is critical for muscle function, she adds. They're heart heroes too. Studies show that almonds also help lower LDL or bad cholesterol levels because their skins are rich in polyphenol antioxidants, which can help prevent cholesterol oxidation. Almonds also contain lots of calcium and phosphorus, which have been linked to improved bone health, says Jen Messer, a registered dietitian and president of the New Hampshire Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Almonds are some of the most popular nuts in households around the world. These nuts are particularly high in vitamin E, making them one of the healthiest nuts for those looking to improve skin and vision health. They're affordable, versatile, and available everywhere. Almonds are basically the Swiss Army knife of the nut world. They do everything well.